From Preston in Lancashire, Cedric Slammer.
The chimp's no chump, but will he have his chips this time around?
Well, Cedric Slammer team, it's nice to know Cedric the monkey has some sustenance for the long, arduous journey ahead.
Yeah.
Now, Mute is a smallish, quite low flipper robot. That's who you're up against. What have you got to defeat it?
Well, we've got a high-speed spinning disc with a heavy-weighted blades on the end, and hopefully we should be able to carve chunks out of it.
Now, when you say high speed, how many RPMs?
It's about 3,000 RPM.
3,000, so that really is high speed.
Yeah, the whole robot starts to vibrate at that speed.
What are your chances of getting through to the grand final?
Well, it's not very good against flippers, but if we can give him a good blow, then it should be all right.
Has that powerful, heavy steel-bladed, vertical, high-speed spinning car wheel weapon, four-wheel drive, can self-right, but it's the slowest in this final.
From Stoke-on-Trent in Staffordshire, Mute.
Quiet, purring, but efficient.
Excuse me, Mute team, how powerful is your flipper?
On the end of the run, we've got 2 ton force.
You're up against a 3,000 RPM spinning disc of Cedric Slammer.
Okay.
What do you feel
We've got plenty of
about
armour, 12mm polycarb, 2mm stainless.
Yeah, but the big but is. Go on, you tell me.
Well, we've never fought spinner before, so we're not sure how the arm will stand up.
Yeah, you've got round here. Can we push this down?
Yeah.
So show us these. What are these made of?
It's titanium, grade 5 titanium.
Right.
Now we've got the barbs. So if you can get off those, you're doing well.
So if you can get underneath them?
Yeah, we can ride around all day with them and stuck up there.
Have you got the power to get them out of the arena?
Yeah, no problem.
Right, that's what we want to see then.
Wedge-shaped with those front and rear flippers, the armour of polycarbon titanium, but when the flipper opens, the inner mechanics are exposed for axes. Spinners are not too sure.
Stand by.
Mute team, Dan Emmett on the left, Adam on the right. The Emmett boys and Cedric Slammer, Jason Alty, James Cragg and Michael Senzak. Sergeant Batch is in the arena for the house robots with the flame and the pincers, and there's Mr. Psycho with the smash and grab.
3, 2, 1.
Coming up, challengers and champions face off on Robot Wars. Chrome meets Chaos as Robot Wars returns to Tech TV.
2, 1.
Cedric Slammer the more potent, I think Mute is the more durable, and perhaps the cleverer of the two. Perhaps has the more astute driving skills. Side by side, Mute 96 kilos, Cedric Slammer 4 kilos heavier. Jason Alty there at the controls, an electronics engineer, and trying to get that 3,000 RPM, very, 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 very quick spinning wheel into play on Mute, with the 2 tons of very, 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 very heavy force at the front. I think they just make it up, really, as they go along, some of these teams, to be honest. I mean, let's face it, Cedric Slammer's most potent weapon is the monkey. And at the moment, he's nodding in appreciation, because it looks as if Mute are stood still, are they? Adam and Daniel Emmett, you need to get Mute going, because the ref bot will come in and have a look. Mute, are you mobile? Hello? Hello? Wake up! This is for a place in the New Blood final, the grand final. Is anyone there? Yes. You answered me. You're okay. Cedric Slammer backing away. What on earth happened to me? How can you put a poor little defensive monkey out there? No defence at all. As lurking over him, Mr. Psycho prowls. The ref bot's going to have a look here closely. Oh, both robots, I think. Are they both immobile? He's counting them down, you know. Cedric Slammer may be twitching, but he's not moving cleanly. I think they've both been counted out. What, at the same time? Or has he only counted one out there? It's not clear, but I'll tell you, Mr. Psycho thinks Cedric Slammer is still alive. There's a red card out there. I still think the ref bot's counted them both out. I could be wrong. But Mr. Psycho thinks Cedric Slammer is still fighting, and therefore he can attack Cedric Slammer. So does the contest go on? This is very controversial. Maybe it does. The clock is ticking down on Cedric Slammer, but I think it's all needless. I think both Slammer and Mute went. I've absolutely no idea what's gone on. Craig, sort it out, please.
Controversy reigns on Robot Wars. The judges have decided that both robots were immobilised at the same time. Therefore, they're going to judge the competition up into the stage where they believe both robots were immobilised. They'll be looking at style, control, damage and aggression.
Well, Mute the more aggressive early on, doing a lot of work in underneath Cedric Slammer, but it became a war of attrition, this. No machine was dominant. Jason Orty couldn't impose Cedric Slammer on Mute. No real damage caused to Adam and Daniel Emmett's machine. And as they grew weary and attacks subsided, I think they were both immobilised together. Despite the late destruction of Cedric Slammer, the Repbot had already stood in for me and made his count and made his decision. Now it's up to the judges to make theirs. Very controversial. Whatever the result, one team heartbroken, one team ecstatic.
And the judges have made their decision. It's quite controversial. It's a split decision. It's 2-1. Looking at all the criteria, they've gone for Mute!